Well, here we are on Monday morning. I suppose in one sort of sense, first day back to work in the new year. Well, of course, Chanya, of course, has been back at work for the last 2 days because that's her job. Thai breakfast and my darling. Hello, darling.
Hi, guys.
Why you not work yet?
She come working.
That's your pussycat.
Yeah, she working outside.
Working. Get the cat and go catch the rat.
She named New Year.
What are you going to call her New Year?
Thailand say ปีใหม่
ปีใหม่
ฝรั่ง say New Year.
Yeah, cat. This is the latest cat that's freeloading in our establishment here. Right, and she's quite cute. She'll take a pat. Hey, Mr. Cat, where's the mouse? Hello. Looks like we got postman delivering here in the morning, and you need to go to work now. ไปแล้ว
ไปไหน
Go work.
My ลูกสาว
Oh, darling, I like your pussy.
She work hard.
Yeah, we got a cute little cat that's decided to freeload. Anyway, look, I need to run down. I'm going for my morning stroll, actually. But I thought I'd give a bit of a rundown. A recent comment on the channel there was talking about, what does it cost to live my sort of lifestyle here. And I thought I don't want to do cost of living Thailand sort of videos. For some reason, it just seems to be sort of very subjective to whatever you want to achieve here in Thailand. So it makes it very difficult to make some sort of logical statement. I get quite annoyed sort of, looking at things around the place and looking at lifestyle here in Thailand. There we go, a couple of workers over there, the local 7-Eleven or Thai-style 7-Eleven behind us, and people just doing their thing. There's a clean laundry there, little jobs, little houses and little businesses in houses, trying to understand, what it's like living as a Thai is probably the first thing. As we quite often say in the live streams, people don't realise that the minimum wage here in Thailand is 300 baht a day, and that's generally 300 baht a day, 6 days a week, if you're lucky, and that day can be 10 hours long in some respects. And so this is why you find the problems here we have in Samut Sakhon, with employing migrant workers, because the Thais believe that sort of level of labour is below them. But can a Thai live on 300 baht a day? What's that, about 7,000 baht a month, 8,000 baht a month? Well, it'll definitely put food on the table, but that's about all it does. Thais are very much into the whole shared lifestyle, like living together and everybody pooling their money together to make ends meet. And so, as a family member, Sawasdee krap, Sabri Khimai krap, Happy New Year. So, as a family member, it puts a bit of extra food on the table for everybody to share. As you saw, like the opening there with the shared breakfast table, or that's actually a communal table that runs all day, and they just add food to it throughout the day as people sort of pop in. But we got a few people dropping in all the time. But you get a little sort of a kiosk like there. I'm not quite sure what she's making. Looks like she's making som tam, a few other things. You can get som tam there for 30 baht, So it's an easy meal for a Thai person. And of course you have another little knick-knack store. I don't know what they're selling there, but as you can see, it's a whole bunch of stuff, hats and so on and so forth. Price of food, here we go. This guy here, he sort of sells rice, the different types of rice, steamed rice, the sticky rice, and so on and so forth. Like a bag of rice, 8 baht. This one here, she does, barbecue chicken. We've got 50 baht, 60 baht, 35 baht. Can't really tell, of course that's the 50/50 app. So, 7,000 baht a month can go a long way when you're putting food on the table. this guy here, they fix motorcycles. That's just down our street alone. I said, I've never really done this walkthrough of what we got here. Here we go. She's doing fish. Sorry, carb. And we got sort of chicken and sausage and things like that. 5 baht, 10 baht.
Oh, good morning.
Somebody pee my car. And so that's what you've got. Of course, then we got our 7-Eleven there, which is like the local place where everything happens. It's like the local hangout joint. Anyway, get more people coming. A bit time to put the mask on, I guess. But yeah. So anyway, I'm just doing my wander, my what they call my morning stroll, giving a bit of a look around. But yeah, so for the very basic Thai, the 300 baht a day sort of minimum wage aspect, you can afford to eat. But that's about really all you can do. I remember it's when Peck had his little shop down the street there. He was doing what do you call it? Like the steak, the steak dinners and so on and so forth. He was looking for somebody to come and wait tables. He was offering 10,000 baht a month. But of course that would be like a 6-hour, probably per day position, 6 to 8 hours a day, 6 days a week. For somebody who's probably just finished out of school. So it's quite acceptable. It's definitely above minimum wage. And I guess you could say that it's a position that some people would probably take access to. Probably a female, not so much a male. Males tend to think that they're above all that station. But
Where you come from?
where I come from? I come from Australia. Where you come
Thailand.
from? You come from Thailand. Sorry, pay my crap. Yes, and then of course, on top of that, when we look at the working class here in Thailand, the working class, they work on about 15,000 baht a month is like the, on average, working class wage. Now, so I come with masks, it's better as you talk, it tends to pull them down all the time. Yeah, so where I was going to. So if you're looking at 15,000 baht a month, well, that's going to put a roof over your head, but not, not established. Like one of these places here, these sort of shop front places, they have usually 3 or 4 rooms in them that a lot of people sort of rent these things out room by room. You can get them very cheap. Not exactly sure the exact price, like 1,500 to 2,000 baht a month. You can rent a room out, or you can go to the established places that do it. I did a Bangkok Insider video a little while ago. There's one just down the road that does 4,500 baht a month. And then they go up from there to like 8,000, 9,000 baht a month. They're like a 30 square metre room, or 28 square metre room, 26 square metre room. You know the idea. It's got nothing there, maybe have a fridge, but that's about all it has. It doesn't have much at all. But from that, rent, you'd be able to buy clothes on a regular basis, and it'll pay for all the things, pay for your own food, and you could quite happily have a reasonable Thai lifestyle for 15,000 baht a month. The trouble is, yes, darling,
Where you going?
they just take a walk. See, we walk down to here.
Curly, I spend something in the curly.
Okay, you're going to send something to Curry.
Yeah.
Okay, darling.
You want to go with me? And
No,
you,
no, I want to walk.
back?
I want to walk.
I'm not believe you are there.
You not believe me?
Yeah.
It's okay, I can walk.
I hope you enjoy to walking, okay?
See, if I walk down to the road
Yes, I hope you
and then
enjoy
walk
to
back
walking,
again, that's 2
walking.
kilometers, okay?
I hope so.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
I hope so.
Gotta love my girl. That brings me, of course, to the third point. If a lifestyle like mine here, which is living in suburbia with a lovely girl, or as we sort of know, a lady boy. Up to you guys. This guy here sells second-hand motorcycles, by the way, and repairs and motorcycles and push bikes, looks like it. Big Siam cycle. Yes. And there's the local constabulary sort of coming out and doing their thing. Yes. There's a height of activity. Like this is like 11 o'clock in the morning. You should see this place at 8:30 in the morning. It's quite ridiculous. One thing we lack here in Thailand, especially on these side soys like we've got here, is footpaths. So as you can see, I'm walking on the road, and you've got to contend with motorcycles, cars, push bikes, and everything. Which is why I decided to put the video on, just to sort of show everybody what it's like wandering around. But as Chanya said, she wants to give me a lift down the end of the road. I said that defeats the walking process. So my morning sabbatical, my evening sabbatical, got to do a little bit of walking to keep myself on the. Well, haven't been doing it lately. That's why I've started doing it again, of course. Watched Joe's video the other day. He lost 12 kilos in 30 days. Just I'd love to lose 30 kilos. So I've made modifications in my diet. I'm walking more. How things go. I'm not going for anything particular, more like a Mediterranean diet. Just basically cutting out the sugar and the starchy stuff, you know what I mean? It's the stuff that puts those kilos on. And combine that with some exercise and keep yourself on the fit side. Wandering around the street doing videos like this. But yeah, getting back to my lifestyle and living with a partner. I spend on average $2,000 US a month. When I say what does that mean? That means the fact that some months it's less, sometimes it's more. And that really takes into effect, like we've got 2 motorcycles, 2 scooters, the car, the rent. The rent there is 9,000 baht a month. That's a 3-bedroom townhouse. And then of course we've got, on top of that, we've got your insurance, registration, my health insurance, my cost of living here, to do with immigration, which is really, when you start to look at the whole thing, that's really nothing compared to everything else. I run air conditioners all day. Of course the girls downstairs, the air conditioner, if you run the air conditioner 24/7, effectively, you're looking at 1,500 baht a day, or 1,500 baht a month just in electricity cost to run an air conditioner. We've got 2 air conditioners in our house. The one in Mum's room probably is only a small proportion. But those sewing machines downstairs, they have a 300-watt motor running pretty much continuously all day, or for at least 12 hours a day. And we've got 6 or 7 of those things running. Probably not always at the same time, but at least 3 of them running continuously. So that puts our electricity bill, varies between 4,500 and 5,000 baht a month. And of course, in the last month or 2, I've been delving into more of the fast foods, because this is one of those sort of things. This is the exercise of convenience, but all in all, still tops in and around at the like the 60 to 65,000 baht a month is your average spend. So that's what it costs to live here. If you just want to have a carefree, not extravagant, lifestyle here in Thailand. Yeah, we're not doing all the trips and the travelling around like some of the expats do here, but I enjoy my life. That's really the main thing, is to find something that you enjoy doing. So it's very much a subjective thing when you start to think of how it all works. And this is why I particularly don't want to do a cost of living sort of adjustment, cost of living sort of videos. I know I did one at the beginning of the whole YouTubing thing. And we got some music in the background, is that right? Oh my God. It's crazy sometimes. But all in all, this is just our soy. This is just the type of activity we have here on a daily basis. Giving you an idea, what the suburban lifestyle is like. As you can see, it's a type of activity. It's a dead end, let's just say, technically it's a dead end street. There is one other exit out of here, but everything comes in and goes out that particular main archway. Taxis come in, taxis go out. Pick up. I think that I want to go somewhere. Really, I don't want to go anywhere. But we have everything here. This over here we've got a a clinic. We've got a mobile phone shop there that sells Realme phones. Here's another mobile phone shop that's branded for Vivo. We do have 7-Elevens. We're blessed with 3 7-Elevens here on this soy, plus a Big C Extra, Big C Mini, and I think just around the corner we've got a Tesco Lotus Express. Yeah, but from the end of the street to our house is a kilometre. If you walk that in the morning, walk in the afternoon, that's 4 kilometres a day, and then of course the other wandering around. The whole idea is to get a bit more exercise in. Just watching the people on their motorcycles and scooters, it gets to be, this is actually quite subdued given the time of day. There's another dead mask on the floor. But there's always something going on, This is a Monday. People in their big trucks. Another salon there. This is one of the reasons why we didn't put a salon in this street, because there was just way too much competition for the amount of people here. I think we've got something like 8 salons in that 1 kilometre. She didn't feel it was, well, of course we didn't have a location for it either. She'd have to rent something. But nothing was really available here as well. But now she's quite well set up at a soy 110. She's not complaining. Another pharmacy up here. Basically your everyday life is pretty much taken care of in all sense of the word. This girl's doing little takeaway coffees using Nescafe. Walking in the middle of the road because a truck parks in where you've got to walk for a passenger. That's another little, mum and dad's shop, convenience store. More drinks. But this is just, of course, giving a bit of a snapshot of what it's like. This is our soy. So yeah, anyway, just stopping off at the 7-Eleven there to get myself a little latte yen, a cup of coffee for today, kick my metabolism off. Yeah, this is probably the only challenge I get here in Thailand is I don't have enough arms sometimes. I've got a camera in one and I've got a latte in the other. And of course, yeah. Life is just so simple here. You can get so easily carried away. I suppose in closing I'd have to sort of say the fact that as a Thai, a nightlife on the 15,000 baht a month is probably beyond the realms of a Thai capability. Even owning a mobile phone or those prestigious models can be a bit of a challenge at 15,000 baht a month. But as a Khang here on 2,000, otherwise that's 60,000 baht a month. You know, you get to have a few little outings like that. You get to meet some great Thai people. Sorry, Pimai. These guys are always wondering what I'm doing with the camera when I got a camera out. But yes, in closing, it really does come down to exactly what you expect and what you're expecting to get out of life. I think the takeaway is the fact that it's a very easy lifestyle. You want for nothing really. Everything that's essential to having a comfortable life is really on hand for you. The coffee tastes great. The people the Thai people are cute. Oh, that's the girls, that is. Well, there's a lot of cute guys here too. Very effeminate, a lot of them. But I suppose that's why we have so many ladyboys here in Thailand. But yeah, that's another story altogether, isn't it? Our local Wat is just up that street there. That's Wat Wong. We've taken you there before. This guy here beside us here, he does labels. A little machinery business inside there that does all that. Yeah, you get the motorcycle, or the vehicles with the blaring speakers. Well, that was actually quite soft in comparison to many others. Fresh fruit at your door. You really can't go wrong. Yeah, like you can have a lifestyle of traveling the country and doing all the tourist stuff, and I don't deny that for any of the guys here out there doing videos on that sort of lifestyle. But what are we about? Well, we're primarily here just showing a lifestyle, comfortable, suburbia, living in a house with your girl and her mum. If you know this, that's something we've always said we'll do. We'll always take care of mum, and it works. It's just a very simple way of dealing with life. Anyway, cheers guys. I'm going to finish my coffee. I've done my 2-kilometre walk for the day, so it's all good. And we'll catch up with you hopefully on a little Wednesday outing. Hopefully they don't close restaurants. We'll get our little Wednesday trip out and do another little cafe bistro adventure. So until then, be cool, and we'll talk to you next time.
I want you to lift me up so